The story of Marcus Fakana is tragic. An 18-year-old from Tottenham who was jailed in Dubai after a holiday romance with a 17-year-old girl. When you're that age, you're young, dumb and horny. Now, here's the twist. In the UK, that relationship would have been legal. Nobody would have cared but the parents. But under UAE law, the age of consent is 18. The girl's mother reported them and Marcus was sentenced to a year in Dubai. Fast forward, after the family was fighting for his freedom, he is now back in the UK after receiving a royal pardon from the ruler of Dubai. Now, Marcus is dead. How did he die? It's not so important anymore. He's dead and he ain't coming back. Death is permanent and you're never too young to die. I'm more empathetic for Marcus Fakana because he was just a boy, and boys make mistakes before they ever become men. That's the truth nobody likes to say out loud. We hold young people to standards they haven't even had the time to grow into yet. We forget that being young means stumbling, falling, learning the hard way. That's what growing is. Messing up and then figuring it out. The whole point God put you on this fucking planet is to make mistakes. We are here to live the human experience, to make mistakes and learn from the mistakes we've made. Some of us learn, some of us don't. Some of us hear the wisdom and some of us stay ignorant. Some of us receive the blessings and some of us will receive death. I was a boy once. I did a madness on road once. I chased respect that wasn't worth it. I did things I'm not proud of, but I had time. I had years to change, to see the bigger picture. I had the time to really soak up the knowledge, the wisdom, understand the errors of my ways, to step back and become a man. Shit. Marcus didn't get that chance. His story was cut short before he could turn the page. And that's the hardest part, people. Who knows what would have become of him in 10 years? Who knows what lessons life would have taught him? What wisdom he might have carried? What path he would have walked? We'll never see that future now. All we can do is imagine it. I know man them who was a terror back in their younger days. Then they grew up, life hit them, they changed. I know one guy who was 19, deep in the roading, always strapped with the heat. One day he went church, something changed, and now he's a preacher 10 years later. I know one guy who was 19 saying, I don't want kids or marriage. I will be forever in the UK. Now he's got a wife, kids, and live in Australia 10 years later, people. I know one guy who was 19 who loved the road life, people, man, loved it. Never wanted to listen. Friends over family. Now he's doing life in prison. There's that old saying, your past does not define your future, but your actions in the present determines what road your life takes you. The funny thing about life is you can make as many mistakes as you want, but whoever master you serve, one thing I know God will bless and the devil will collect. Death doesn't care about who you could have been. Death doesn't discriminate. It doesn't wait until you've had your second chance, your third. It doesn't wait for you to learn your lessons. Death can take a child, a teenager, a grown man, or an elder with a lifetime of stories. It doesn't care. This Marcus Fakana situation should be a reminder that life is long as fuck, but it can be cut short. And the people who are in our lives are here temporarily. We are not gonna be here forever. This should be a moment where you ring up your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your friends. Ask them, how are you? Are you okay? How is life? Need any help? Stop sitting around, fucking around on the fucking timeline, fucking around on IG stories. Ring up your mother, ring up your father, ring up your friends and ask them, are you okay? Because you never know, today might be the last time you hear their voice or see their face. Nobody is never too young to die. That's why every day matters. That's why we need to hold our people close while we can. Because the truth is, the ones we love are here today, but tomorrow is never promised. So let Marcus's story remind us, be grateful for the ones you've got while they are still here, because nobody is never too young to die and nobody deserves to be forgotten.